Hi guys, Firmbie with you, and welcome back to Car Mechanic 2015 in fact. What we will be doing today is just making, doing some work, words I'm looking for, doing some work on this Delray Imperator. In fact, we made a start on it last stream, and yeah, just thought I'd power on with it. Fairly casual stream today. If you want to pop in, you're more than welcome. If you want to just sit back and watch, you're more than welcome. Yeah, if you want to say good day, that's fantastic. If not, as I said, pretty casual. Haven't been up to a great deal today, just a very quiet day today. And yeah, just did some housework and all that fun stuff that you need to do, real life stuff. What I should do is actually have this kitchen. Then I'll know what I actually need. Be a great start, won't it? So what are we looking at? Right, I think we got a lot of this snot that we actually don't need if memory serves me correctly. Well, it's already got left fender there and a right fender there. So yeah, must have just had some crap laying around. So as I said, just a very casual stream. If the audio's, let me just move that a little bit closer so you can probably hear me. If the audio is good and the quality is good, then just let me know. If it's, well, more to the point, if it's crap, let me know. That's probably a better way of putting it. Look, modern rims 06, 4 of those, because they look like crap, don't they? Modern rims 06. As I said, a bit of a casual stream. You may find I'll go quiet for a bit, and it gives you a chance to have a bit of a listen to the music. And I'm not going to be talking all the time. But if you pop into chat, I'll certainly say good day. And if you want to have a bit of a chin wag, well, I'll certainly engage in that. Rim modern 06. Why can't I find those? Rim modern 06, I can find those. Look at that. Oh, I presume we've already been over to, I can't remember whether we've been over to the, we haven't been over to the repair table. That wasn't very clever of me, was it? This is certainly the noisy part of the stream, to be honest. Right, now we got all of those. Go back here, inventory by condition, body panel should be fine. Let's look at some of the crap. Pressure plate don't have, release bearing don't have, and flywheel don't have. Okay. Pressure plate, bearing and flywheel. Pressure plate, bearing and flywheel. Gearbox, let's see over the exhaust section. I'm always in two minds here whether to actually keep what we've got and use them later on in the repair section, or just buy brand new ones. An exhaust V8, so we got one at there at 54. I've got another one at there at 83 there, obviously. I wonder what we're going to do with that. Are we going to keep it or are we going to sell it? Let's have a look here. Delray Imperator. I reckon we've actually already got one of those. The Delray Imperator, if my memory serves me correctly, we do. So it's actually going to be one of their sellable ones. I mean, either way, we can't fix it. So look, we're just going to have to go and buy parts, eh? Gearbox, we don't exhaust. Here we go. Front exhaust pipe for a V8. So let's go for the front exhaust pipe V8. 2 of those. So let's get rid of those. 2 V8 and V8. I mean, that does get a little bit of money back into our bank, but not a great deal. Middle mufflers. Normally two, oh, I was going to say there is two. You idiot. Two middle mufflers. Let's see whether we can find those. Yeah. Rear mufflers. I've probably scrolled past it, have I? Have a look here. Sitting right there, isn't it? I did scroll past that middle. And where's that other middle? There it is. Rear muffler V8. Rear muffler V8 is the other one I'm looking for. Rear muffler V8. Two of those little critters. And two catalytic converters. And two standard exhaust pipes. It wasn't terribly expensive around that one, just so that we're all up to 100% exhaust. We did brakes. Now generally it's two of each, two ventilator, two discs and four pads. Should be a good start. So yeah, four pads, two ventilated, two discs. Now caliper wise we got a shit ton of those, so we don't need those, or we don't need to purchase those I should say. Ventilated and two discs. I'll see whether we got it. No, we haven't. Okay, so that still stands. So we've got four pads, two discs, two ventilated. You remember all that? Four pads, two discs, two ventilated. And the disc. Okay. Now this is where it gets quite a lot in here. So let's start with, what are we going to start with? Front maybe. So I've got two front springs, two caps, two A's. Okay. Two springs, two caps, and sway bar front end link A? Question mark? I think that's what it was. I was, yes. So I got spring, cap, A, front shock absorber, two of those. Front shock absorber, two of those. Front sway bar in the same section. Front sway bar, that's it. Okay, so that's the front done. Perhaps if we go rear, we can do exactly the same. I'd say two rear shocks, two caps, and two A shocks. Yeah. Rear is two caps, two springs, two A's. It was two A's. Two A's, two caps, springy. Rear sway bar B. Rear sway bar B. Rear sway bar. Sway bar rear end link. Two of those. And rear suspension arm A. Rear suspension arm A. Rear suspension arm B. Oh, there it is there. Can't see for looking. Now the next one, if I go tie, that should bring it. Yeah, it's generally 2 and 2, isn't it? Or the tie rods come up your little bigger T's, tablets. Tie rods 1, 2, and 1, 2. And what else we got? Rubbers. Let's not forget rubbers. There's an on in there somewhere, but I'm not going to touch it. 10 and 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. I think it's 10 and 2. Let's get rid of all this that aren't 100%. So We want 8 and 2. How's that count? Does that sound right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Now we won't know until we actually put all those back in, of course, but it should go very, very close. Pistonies. 2, 4, 6, 8. That makes sense. Performance? Nah. Stonies. 2, 4, 6, 8. We've got 8 of those. Ignition. Should come up with coils and ignition wires and things of that nature. 2, 4, 6, 8 of ignition coils. Add ignition coils. That's how we're getting there. Spark plugs is 2, 4, 6, 8. So as you can see, I'm just getting rid of some of these bigger, you know, multiple items. I think that was 8. Now let's look at some of the. Let's go fuel, yeah. Fuel pump, few of those. Fuel tank, we don't have. Fuel filter, I'm surprised we don't have. Fuel tank, fuel filter. Fuel. Oops. Fuel tank and filter. Tank and filter. Now I'm pretty sure we actually had some of those engine blocks. A V8 engine block V8. Engine block V8. It's probably the one that we. Only one we don't have, to be honest. Engine block V8. Doesn't look good, does it? Engine block V8 OHV. A couple of those. Damn it. Okay, this is what it is. Engine block V8. Here we come. Engine block V8, where for out there, engine block V8? Have I scrolled past you? Engine block V8. I have, engine block V8. Engine head cover A for V8. Engine head cover A for V8. Belt tensioner, easy enough. Tensioner. Serpentine belt B, serpentine belt A and B in fact. Serpentine belt A, serpentine belt A for V8 and serpentine belt B for V8. That should be both of them. Serpentine belt A, serpentine belt B. Yep. Oh, we're getting down there. We're getting there. Let's go idler. Idler roller B's. Uno, due, tre. Yeah. 5 and 2. Yeah. 5 A's was it? No, 5 B's. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 5 B's. Camshaft V8. Now I don't know whether we've got any. Let's just check. Camshaft for V8. Camshaft V8 OHVs. Camshaft for V8. We do have quite a few of those, so we don't need those. Cam gears. Got a few in stock, but no brand newies, do we? Look, let's get rid of all of them and just buy brand newies. It's not our money. What do you care? 1, 2, V8. We need 4 of those, don't we? Okay. And air filter cover. Again, pays to check. Got 2 of those in stock. We don't need one of those. We don't have the air filter, which surprises me a bit. IDK, how you doing there, buddy? Glad to have you on board again. I just happened to look over and I see you there. So yeah, awesome to awesome for you to drop by there, bud. Air filter. Air filter. That one. Saves me just sitting here and talking to myself. Although that's okay too. Just it does justify you know, people talking to themselves sometimes. As I was saying earlier, you may have missed the intro. Probably won't be on for too long. It's just more of a keep powering on with this particular restoration. And I was almost going to do it off camera, and I thought, oh, well, there's some guys that actually are following this restoration, so I thought I'd post it up for you. For those who want to look a little bit later, of course. Crankshaft V8. I thought we had some crankies hanging around. Let's have a look here. Yep, oh, we've got 1. I was going to say we've got 2. That's a crankshaft for an i4. That's the V8 we want, so we don't need the old one there. Crankshaft pulley, 81%. Let's go for a brand new one. Is this the car from the last stream? Yes, it is, mate. Yep, certainly is. I think the last stream we just pulled it apart, if my memory serves. Actually, we did 2 last time. We pulled one apart, put it back together, sold it, and this is the one we bought after that, and we actually ran out of time to finish it off. Crankshaft pulley V8. Let me just grab that while I'm crankshaft pulley. Crankshaft pulley V8. Yeah, V8. Not actually going for performance parts on this particular one, for absolutely no reason. Exhaust manifold. I should actually do more performance parts builds, shouldn't I? We're getting there. We're getting there. Timing belt for a timing belt V8. 2 of those. Timing belt for the V8, yeah. Timing belt V8, 2 of those. Right at the top. Oil filter. No, we wouldn't have any oil filter, so there's no point looking for those. Oil filter for V8. Water pump pulley, we may have some of those. Let's just have a quick look. Computer says no. Water pump pulley. Water pump pulley is normally down the bottom. And a battery. Now we could actually just use a battery that's there, but it's not brand new, so just get rid of that. What do we actually be interesting to find out what we actually sell this for? 112 bucks. I never knew that. All the engine parts. See whether we, by clicking, whether we've missed something. And we have spring caps. Could have sworn we actually have some of those laying around. Spring plates. Yes, we do. So we don't need that. What are we left with? Wheel bearings, I think. And wheel bearings are one of those things that we don't have. So 2 hubs and 2 caps. Wheel bearings, 2 hub, 2 cap. 2 hub, and those there. That should be everything. Appears to be everything. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, then I'll start putting those in. So how many more hours before 18 comes out, IDK? Just for those who don't know, and if you are interested, 2018 is coming out very, very soon in a matter of, well, 30 hours, 36 hours or something. Exactly right, that's what I was just saying there. IDK's just saying he's loved this game. He's such a car guy and he can't wait to see what 2018 has to offer. Exactly right. 1 day and 7 hours for you. Should have actually looked before I actually come on live here. Probably not very far off, about the same, to be honest. I do here, nothing much, can I? Well, I'll tell you what, I'll bounce over and have a look for you. Just bear with me. You'll probably get a freeze frame there for a moment while I just bounce over. Not on that one, I won't. And have a very, very quick look for you. So I won't hold you up for too long. I just wanted to bounce over to Steam here and give you a live update. 1 day and 7 hours. 1 day and 7 hours. Why won't that come up? One day, 7 hours for you as well. Yep. Yeah, the only problem is just bear with me a moment. By bouncing out and looking at a different screen has just thrown all my windows out. So, oh, good. I'm back with you. Yeah, so 1 day and 7 hours. Not as if we're counting, eh? So what I was actually, well, the idea was, so as soon as it comes out, is actually start live streaming it. So how successful that is, that's the idea anyway. For those who are actually watching this particular footage back later on, then don't forget to jump onto the Twitter there, and because I always, well, I haven't today, I do apologise, but generally 9 out of 10 times I'll send a message out saying, hey, look, I'm going live. If you want to drop by and say g'day, you're more than welcome to. So if you wanted to join me on that, then there's the links are in the description. Should be in the description. Yes, it is. I just looked. Cool. So as I was saying, the idea is actually to go live with 2018 as soon as it becomes available. Now, what particular time frame that is, I got a funny suspicion it's like our local time would be something idiotic, like bloody 1 o'clock in the morning, something stupid. But we'll see how it turns out. We should play multiplayer when it comes out for 2018 if you want. Yeah, of course, I'd be in that. Is there a multiplayer? I didn't know that there was a multiplayer. Oh, I haven't actually read into the that far into the notes, to be honest. I read most of the notes, but I didn't realise there. I'm talking about the. IDK was just saying that there's a multiplayer in 2018. Kevin, how you doing there, brother? I'll see you popped in, and yeah, IDK is just saying about that a multiplayer in 2018, but I didn't realise that 2018 had a multiplayer ability. They say it's going to come out. Cool. Awesome. Well, yeah, look, if a multiplayer comes out, then I'm certainly up for it, without a doubt. Well, that probably goes to, I was going to say, I certainly don't mind I don't mind my car mechanic. My God, can't even talk today. But that's probably really well stating the obvious. Yeah, sometimes you, I like the multiplayers and getting on and hanging out with people. Other times I just like to just chill out, just relax, do my own thing for a while. You know, if people enjoy watching it, fantastic. If people don't want to watch it, you know, sometimes you just think, well, I enjoy what I'm doing. If you want to hang out and enjoy what I'm doing, that's fantastic. If not, well, you know, move on. Basically, I mean, I hate to sound sort of that blunt, but yeah. So yeah, sometimes I like the multiplayers, and other times I just like the pleasure of my own company. Am I planning to buy a Car Mechanic 18 right when it comes out? You bet I am. Nothing better than Car Mechanic in the morning. Yeah, exactly right. But yes, I am certainly planning to buy a Car Mechanic as soon as it comes out. It's coming out at 8 AM for you. Okay, well that's interesting. I mean, obviously when it gets a little bit close, what would we say? 1 day and 7 hours. So what's that? 30 hours from... 31 hours from now. Oh, I can't maths this time of day. When it gets closer, I'll send something out and say, look, I'm going to go live. But the idea is to stream it as soon as I got it, and I'll be buying it as soon as it becomes available. So in, what do we say? 1 day and, what do we say? 1 day and 7 hours. Am I going to make the first impressions? You're going to make a first impressions stream rather. I don't know about a first impressions. Oh, I suppose you could call it that. I would probably call it how I look stupid when I'm playing a new game. That's probably a more accurate title than a first impressions. But look, I'm sure just about everyone will, as soon as it becomes available. Must be quite a few people out there that, you know, enjoy their Car Mechanic who plan to purchase it and stream it straight away. If people are enjoying it, I'll hang around and stay up for as long as I can. If there's no one around, then, you know, I'll just pull the pin and go to bed, of course. But you typed you typed it just as I said it. Yeah, and that's the unfortunate thing is in regards to text chat, is that by the time I say something, by the time you hear it and respond to that, you know, the person that's talking generally has moved on to the next person, next thing. Now, what I will ask you to just have a look at the. I mean, I suppose I could blow that screen up and have a little bit closer look, but I've actually changed the dynamic of the chat window there, just slightly. Come on, camera, play the game. Change the dynamic of the overlay there of the chat. Now I've changed it so that, I mean, your chat stays up there for quite a while, but after a certain time, excuse me, frog in my throat. After a certain time frame, it actually disappears, just to keep that screen, you know, nice and clean and not as cluttered as they have been in past streams. So if you're finding that your chat disappears too quickly, let me know and I'll increase that that delay or that chat display. So if you want to test it out, you know, I don't know, right, 1 2 3 or 4 5 6, or you know, test. I think it should give you about a 2-minute window-ish off the top of my head. If you're finding that's not long enough, then look, I'll increase it. If you're finding that's not, if it's too long, too short, let me know. I'll increase it or decrease it, whatever your preference is. But I thought, as I said, you know, I might just clean that up window a little bit. I think you should increase it to 1 billion hours. It's perfect for you. Excellent. Oh, cheers, man. As I said, what I was finding is that, well, I mean, I'm certainly not complaining that because it's not a huge channel, that chat, you know, it doesn't scroll through like, you know, some of the bigger channels do, and you know, people comment something and everyone reads it. That's fantastic and groovy. Ooh, press the right button, that'd be fantastic. But because the chat was just staying there, it was taking a little bit of the real estate up on the screen there, and I thought, well, once people have read it, well, you know, does it really need to be there? So that's why I sort of endeavouring to do that. So if that's working for you and looks fine, placement's fine, and you know, stays up there long enough for you to read, excellent. I'll leave it as is. But if you're finding that it's not staying up long enough for you to read, or not staying up for long enough for me to read, more to the point, obviously I'm trying to play and read at the same time. If you're finding that I'm missing posts, missing people's posts, then yeah, let me know, and as I said, I'll just increase it so it stays up longer there, so I don't miss people's posts. Oh no, your phone's at 20%, man. That's gonna suck. But I mean, don't talk to me about mobile phones. They just, I'd say that they're a necessary evil, but yeah, phones just do my head in sometimes. I'm literally looking over and seeing mine sit on the counter because yeah, mine's just not holding charge. You know, you put it on charge for quite a while, and it, you know, you make a couple of phone calls, and maybe 20 minutes later, it's down to 10-15%. So you think, oh, fuck, charge it up again. I use the chat on the stream window to catch up on what people are talking about before I join the stream. Oh, awesome. Okay, well, that's actually good to know that you use the chat window to catch up on what people are talking about before you join the stream. That's interesting. So, you saying that, Kevin, would you prefer it to stay up longer, or you prefer it to leave it as is? Because I actually hadn't thought about people coming in and watching the stream, to be honest, and catching up on chat via the stream, via the chat window. Oh, IDK, thanks for popping by. I appreciate you dropping by. Yeah, by all means, catch up on your PC when you're back. Yeah, drop by anytime, man. As I said, normally I do send a message out saying I'm going live, but that was sort of one of those spur of the moment things this afternoon. So you'd probably, I won't say lucky to have caught me, but as I said, it was just one of those spur of the moment things, just for, you know, half an hour, just be, and after that I'll probably have to sort of jump off and think about some tea. But yeah, no, looking forward to catching up with you at another time, man. Kevin says it's fine as it is. Bye, IDK. Yeah, and I appreciate you dropping by, as I said. Kevin's saying it's fine as it is. Alright, man, well, I'll leave it as is. And as I said, it's just a way of decluttering the screen, I suppose. Which is not so bad with something like Car Mechanic, I suppose, but I've found that just keeping the screen clean, certainly for, what were we playing last night? World of Warships, I think it was. Yeah, I'm sure it was Warships. And with Warships, there is a fair bit of things displayed on the screen. So it did become a little bit crowded, I suppose. Especially I looked at a little bit of it afterwards and I thought, okay, let's sort of tidy it up a little bit and make it a little bit more presentable. That's what it's all about. Do those emos exist? I don't know. Where would one find those? I am relatively new to this streaming bizzo, so if there's something that I should be doing or downloading or you know, a service providing for you, then I'm certainly all ears. This always gets me too, you know, you think, okay, there's another timing belt to go in there on timing chain, but you need to actually put that timing belt in first and then the second timing belt. That used to throw me a fair bit. I just think they're stupid. There should be an option to use them or not. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know whether they oh, would that be something that I'm just trying to think, would that be something I don't think that'd be an OBS setting. I think that'd be the program that you used for your overlay. If you're familiar with those and how to introduce them, then I'm all ears, to be honest. But you're right. I'm not a big fan of them myself. When I go into other people's stream, then you know, not a fan. You want to concentrate on what people are saying as opposed to, you know, pictures dancing all over the shop. But look, if people are want them, and if that's the, I wouldn't say if that's a trend, that's not the right thing to say, because you know, I don't give a rip about people's how things are trending. But if that's what people expect from a stream, that's probably a better way of putting it, then I'm certainly happy to follow it through and look at what else I need to add. It would be a user option, not a streamer option. Okay. I would have thought it'd actually be a streamer option, to be honest, because you know, you basically say, you know, yes you can use these or no you can't. But I will actually look into that. Better still, I will actually write myself a note, because with a memory like a goldfish, yeah, I'll forget. There, duly noted. But thank you for bringing that up. Again, if it's an expectation that you know, people like to see, and you know, it does give people something else to play with, I suppose. I have no qualms in chasing that down and looking at what we need to do. Spring cap, we're missing a spring cap and throttles, ABS modules, all those bits and bobs are in here. Ah, there we go. Oh, there you go. We've got a performance part laying around. Let's just throw that on there just for giggles to use it up. Pretty sure there's an option for it in Discord, but not in YouTube. Okay. Yeah, again, I'm only learning. I am very new to this streaming bizo, so I am all ears. If people say, oh look Firmbie, here's a good idea mate, you know, a lot of people like this particular service, or you know, look, they don't like the 1080 at 60, they like 720 at 30, or you know, I will do my best to accommodate. Rear hands. Okay. I mean, I've used Discord a fair bit, and TeamSpeak of course a fair bit too, but what did I miss down here? Spring caps on my rear suspension, rear spring. So there's a lot of stuff down here I missed. Do. Oh, That'll do it. That will do it every time. Then we go spring, then we go cap, then we go spring cap. That's everything. Well, that snuck up on us pretty quick. There you go. Okay, let's crunch some numbers here. Parts condition 100%, body condition 100%, almost 30 grand in the restoration bonus, which gives a car value of 96,522. Let's throw some paint on it. Yeah. What sort of paint are we feeling? What sort of colour are we feeling? Actually, be interesting to see what paint options they have in 2018. They're saying that they're going to give some quite a range of painting options, from painting each individual part our own specific colours to different types of paints and lacquers. So be interesting to see how they introduce that. So I think the dynamic to the game is going to change quite dramatically, and the gameplay is going to change quite dramatically, because you can play however you want to play it. So, yay, he's back on his PC. Woohoo! Kevin says, I vote orange. I vote black. How about if we have an orange-black car, or a black-orange car? I mean, when 2018 comes out, as I was saying, we will be able to paint different parts and different colours. So we've got an orange and we've got a black. Okay, so whoever chimes in, we got one vote for orange, one vote for black. Whoever chimes in, if I can find an orange. Oh, I don't know how to make colours. I'm not a colourologist. There's a black. That sort of orange, that sort of red. Looks like black's going to have it, only for absolutely no reason except that I can't make an orange. That'd be a way of doing it. There's black. Obviously, just decrease the brightness and you get black. But you passed orange 2 times. Okay. Let's see if I can find the orange. That's a saturation hue. Purple. Reds. Purple. Blue. Yellow. Orangish. Oh, here we go. Winner chicken dinner. How's that orange? Oh, we're looking very orangey now. Look, I'm going to go with orange because it's that much harder to get. Full saturation, low red. Full saturation, that's where we are now. Full saturation, low red. Move right a touch. Yeah, I know, IDK. Sorry, man. I'll tell you what. We'll put you down for a black car next time. How's that? You remind me next time. You make yourself a note. Remind me next time. The next car is going to be black for IDK. I only went with the orange because it's actually. Oh, sorry, one. Here's me reading all your comments, and I didn't actually acknowledge you in chat, so I do apologise there, brother. But yes, we got an orange car, and my promise goes out to IDK that. But you will have to remind me. I'm not going to remember by myself. You have to remind me that The next car I do is going to be black. Go back to the garage. Actually, I am surprised how well that looks, to be honest. I'm really happy that you suggest. I mean, it would look awesome in black too, don't get me wrong, but what's with the orange car that makes it look so snazzy? I really don't know. But it does look, I mean, it does look pretty cool, doesn't it? Yeah, you will. Oh, cheers. Because I will forget. I can guarantee that. How we over here for time is okay. Kicking on a little bit. But as I said right at the intro there, guys, I just wanted to do a very quick stream, just for those who drop in, and for no apparent reason. Let's sell that. No engine oil. That will do it every time. And you want to go over there so we can put some engine oil in it. Made a note now. Excellent. Cheers. Just as long as you don't let me forget. Now while it's filling up, I need to fill up with this cold coffee. Now, for those who just joined us recently, I was just saying that once 18 comes out, I will be posting. I'm going to attempt very hard to attempt to live stream it. So if you want to be notified, then jump on Twitter. Links in the description, of course. And I'll be looking at tweeting out. Oh, look, 20 minutes, half an hour before I. It does get me every time. You're absolutely right. Sending a message out before I go live, that's what I was saying. Just if you want to be notified, if in fact you've got a Twitter account, of course. Some people don't. Done that. I don't want to chuck it on dyno. We'll do that all the time. Look, I'll just get rid of the damn thing, I think. Yes. I'll tell you what, let's wind it up with a couple of repairs. How's that sound? You put too much oil in it. You want to stop putting oil in it right when the bottle tips up. Okay, look, I don't think it actually matters, does it? And correct me if I'm wrong. I've always just topped it up until it overflowed. But you don't get penalised for overflowing it, do you? Not that I'm aware. Chime in if you do, because I've never noticed that you in fact do get penalised. Don't want to do that one. Repair all running gear faults. Repair all gearbox. For Tempest Magnum, that's always fun to play with. And the gearbox is a relatively good job. May cost a tad more, but there's no difference otherwise. Yeah, I honestly didn't think that it made any difference, but again, look, I've always just done it out of habit. And it's probably a very bad habit to have, to be honest. But I mean, at the end of the day, there is a dipstick there. You can actually. That looks pretty ordinary, doesn't it? Where's the ye old dipstick? You can test the. There it is. Test the level. Keep oil between max and min marks. The oil is in gold color. While old oil is black. Well, that makes sense. So as long as it's between those two markers there, the oil's pretty good. But you're saying that you do get, may cost a tad more, but otherwise there's no difference. Yeah. Can you maybe send me a message on Discord if you want me to? If you want to tell me when you're gonna stream again. Yeah, I suppose I could. I actually haven't got Discord. Oh, actually, I do have Discord open at the moment. I'm just not using it. I'll try to remember to message on Discord, but I mean, some people have Discord, some people have TeamSpeak, whereas with Twitter, you know, it's like it's a blanket message you know, bulletin board, if you want to call it that. So I will post on Twitter. I'll try to remember on Discord. That's the best I can give you, unfortunately. I guess when you have 150k, you're not so, you know, you're not scraping for cash. Yeah, very true, very true. What am I doing on this? Okay, repair all gearbox faults with a magic number of 41. Okay, gearbox faults with 41% repair value. And I can't reach that drive shaft. Can we take that off while we're here? We can. You don't have a Twitter? No, that's fine. No, I'm not saying that you are a noob, man. Look, I've not long had a Twitter account too. I'm only fairly new to this. Well, I won't say I'm new to the interweb. I've been using it for quite some time, to be honest. Not as long as I've been gaming for, obviously, but I mean, I've been gaming for, well, let's put it this way. I was gaming before the internet was up and running. Let's put it that way. But it's only just semi-recently that I got a Twitter, just so I thought, well, I'll get one, and just in case people want to be notified. Doink. No, doink. Point towards, I'm doinking towards. Clutch release bearing and flywheel. You don't have any social media besides TeamSpeaks. What's the first game you played? The first game I ever played was on console. Now, you want to make sure you're sitting down for this. Danny, how you doing, mate? Yeah, it's good to have you in the chat there, brother. Okay, so the first game I played was a console, obviously pre-internet, pre-PCs. You know, if your school had a PC, you were a very rich school. Yours was Super Soccer cartridge on Commodore 64. Nice. Okay, well I'll see your cartridge on 64 and raise you an Atari 2600. First game I played was on Atari console, and we had Space Invaders, Asteroids, and EC Battle, I reckon it was. So yeah, that was the first console we owned. Was the original Atari. What am I actually doing here? Clutch release bearing and flywheel. Okay. So yeah, as I say, needless to say, you know, have been gaming for quite some time, but only when it, you know, obviously the prices come down for PCs, and you know, a reasonable internet was you know, we're able to get a reasonable internet that I've got onto the sort of online gaming. When I say reasonably recently, gee, I don't know. Well, I've been with the current gaming community for 5 years. Prior to that, I was with another gaming community for a couple of years, so that's 7. Prior to that, I was actually just gaming by myself. So, look, I'm probably close to online gaming for 7, something like that. But I mean, at the end of the day, it just makes me feel old. I used to play textured adventure games on that. Oh, okay. On Atari, I'm presuming you're talking about. Frogger and Pit Stop 2 on Commodore 64 for me. Yeah, actually I did play Frogger and played. Actually, Pit Stop come out on Atari as well. I'm sure it did. I'm sure that was an Atari game. I never played it on Commodore 64, but I'm sure I played it on Atari. Okay, so that was an easy one. Just repair all gearbox faults up to the 41%. Actually, we bought brand new parts on that one, so easy peasy manganese. IDK, sorry, I just woke up. Let's see what else we can find on the repaint car in stock colours. That's always an easy job, isn't it? Take that job. Black screen of death again. I really do hope that 2018 does something about those load screens. Oh, that's out of habit. Just pinging it straight over here. Repaint car in stock colours. Spray car with factory paint. Yeah. Paint shop we want it, not over on the lifter, you idiot. Yeah, you young whippersnappers. Yeah, tell me about it. Often hear the same thing just through the gaming community that I'm involved with, and again, those links are down in the description. But you know, these guys that come in on that are, you know, look, 18, 20, 25. Oh, look, I've been gaming for 6 months and I know this and I know this. Yeah, whatever. If you want to get up yourself like that, yeah, well, you go right ahead, pal. You know, my care factor is 0 at the moment about how fantastic you think you are. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I know it all, and I certainly don't. But, you know, don't make it into a dick measuring competition. Because, yeah, you'll lose. What else do we feel like doing? Repair all running gears? Nah, running gear doesn't decline that. Royal Crown, more running gears. What's with the running gears these times? More running gears on the Maserati Sebring. Anyone else think it's weird? Not weird, but you know, that Lamborghini makes tractors. I really didn't even know that they'd made tractors. I'd like to see that too. Faster earthquake brake problems. Well, let's take that one. I should play Gmod or Gary's mod. I'm presuming you're talking about. Yeah, I should play Gary's mod just because. Lamborghini made tractors before they made sports cars. That's interesting. Ugh. What's with the baby shit pink? Holy crap! Who would want to buy a truck or a ute? We call them utes over here. Who would want to buy a ute like in that colour? Anyway, brake problems. That's 67. Let's pop the boot and see if actually it is the ABS module or pump. It is in fact the ABS module. Well, actually it's not the ABS module. The ABS module's got to come off. So we're able to get to the pump. Dun dun dun. Then we'll pop it up in the air. Raise you up. Yeah, never do that again. So that we're able to get some of these brakes off. Baby shit pink, yes. Baby shit pink for the win. That's a colour, right? Isn't it sure that's a colour. Baby shit pink. By the end of the day, if your baby's shitting pink, you better go and see the doctor. Ventilated. So because it says brake problems, I'm just obviously just ripping off all the calipers, all the pads, and all the pads and the discs, and on the other side exactly the same. Car mechanic makes it too obvious what the problem is. Brakes don't work too good. See super rusted out ABS pump. Yeah, that's very true. It doesn't. They do make it pretty easy, I must admit. There we go. ABS pumps, calipers, discs, 2 ventilated. Well, it's only got 3 pads, so one of those pads must be fine. And where are we? Brakes. 2, 3. What did we say the number was? 71, wasn't it? 67. I was way out. Do. Repairs. Seven. ABS pump. 3 pads. One disc and 2 ventilated, yeah. That should be all of them. That should be fine. I sent you a picture on Discord of a Lambo tractor. Nice. I'll check it out after the stream. So I mean, obviously, you guys that are actually in the stream earlier and in the stream now, and those who are listening a little bit later are into your car mechanic. My question to you: is there any other games besides Gary Mod that you just spoke about that you'd like to see in the future? I'm not promising anything at this stage because the 2018 is going to take a lot of my time up once that comes out, obviously. But anything in particular that you'd like to see? At the moment, of playing, well, streaming predominantly car mechanic and World of Warships. But if there's any game that you think, oh look, you go and have a look at this one, you might be interested in this one, by all means just shout it out in the text. Be certainly interested to find out sort of what people are interested in, what people like to see. I mean, one that does spring to mind fairly quickly, I'm still thinking about that airport sim. Still half thinking about that one, to be honest. That looks pretty cool. Even though it's made by the same people that do Prison Architect. Prison Architect doesn't do much for me, to be honest. Check out House Party on Steam. House Party, I don't know that one, and I shall write that down now. One of them I actually did see was House Flippers. That looks pretty cool. It hasn't been released yet, but just check that out on Steam. I think it's basically my understanding of it, you purchase a house, you do it up, and you sell it. That's sort of the shortened version. Airport sim. It's just like Prison Architect. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. It's made by the same peoples, if my memory serves me correctly. Over there it is. Go in there, you little bastard. Funny how you're trying to get these, like your camera's a fair way away and you spin the camera around. I don't know about you, I'm just glad I'm not on a webcam, because I spin around like this and I actually turn my head at the same time. Yes, not very clever, but I'm just glad people aren't watching. Oh no! IDK was saying, fun fact about me and my dad had an old car and the ABS pump broke. And we had no brakes and we crashed into a car. It was just like, what the hell just happened? Oh man, hopefully everyone's alright. Hopefully no one got injured. Airports, a sim airport is made by a different developer. They have the same art style. Okay. There you go. I always thought there was same developer, but you know, I've been wrong before. Hell, I'll be wrong again. I can guarantee it. Look, alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up here, to be honest. We've been just chugging away for about an hour. As I said, it was just going to be a very casual stream. It was just going to be a very, very quick stream, just to knock off that the restoration that we had laying around there, just to clean out the garage. And as I said, just for those who wanted to pop by, they could have and would have and have. I'm very happy that you did decide to pop on by. Go and think about some tea, and my guess is that you know, people like you know, your Big Shadows and Captain Rise and people like that would be on a little bit after tea, maybe even Wooden Spoon. I don't know what time it is. Must be early morning for Wooden Spoon for his neck of the woods. So, but yeah, all right, guys. Look, I'm gonna love yous and leave yous. Head off, go and have something to eat. Thank you very much for dropping by. As I said, I do really appreciate you guys coming by. It means a lot that people stop by and check out the stream and listen to me waffle on for a little while. So, guys, thank you very much again. I do appreciate your company, and I'll look forward to it in the next one.